Hello. Okay. I don't need to be here. Hello. I'm going to be doing some public building. Oh my god. Okay. First, fly, please. Second, let me fix this. Why lag? Why so laggy? Oh, thank god this is all fixed. I have 14. I feel like I should have like way more than 14. Where are all my other ones? Or did I use them all? I have an ender chest, right? Easy? Yeah, I'm just throw them all in there. I'm gonna grade mode creative. Let me yeet all of my things. I should probably turn off some of these CIT packs if I'm not going to be using them. That might help. Yeah, let me go ahead and turn off some of these CIT packs I have on. I don't need them. Go away. That's all I need. That's all I need. Loading, loading, loading. I just realized I need to do something. Give me 2 moments. I'm going to do it right now. Hang on. Let me go ahead and click, 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 click. There we go. All done. All done. Oh, that's already running so much better. Okay. I need to destroy all of this. I made a mistake. Hang on. Go away. This is... I'll go bye-bye. I don't need any of this. Why is there sand here of all places? Because this is going to be my train station. Sussy moth. Why am I sussy? Why do I have farmland of all things? Go away. I want this gone. I will work on the entrance later. Stop that. Why am I sussy? I just am. This makes me nervous. Hang on. Placed oak stair someplace. Cause there's torch in your inventory. We all know you love arson. Well, I believe fire spread isn't on in this server, unfortunately. Why is there sand here? Go away. So I am currently working on a public build for this server, which is why I'm in creative. So I'm not cheating. There's no hacks here. I am a builder. Okay. Looking around, because it said someone placed a block nearby. I just don't want anyone near this hill. Don't see. They placed stairs. I'm assuming they're building a house somewhere. Hopefully they're not in this hole I'm about to build in. Good luck drowning me now, sir. Because I have established a cooldown. Doesn't have to fix this interest a little bit. Let me make sure they're not in my hole. And a water. Water, I drink water. Oh no, a cooldown, yes. So, I'm going to try to be turning this area. Kind of. It's a lot. I'm trying to figure out if I want to focus here first, which probably I will. Though I can still bully you. How can you bully me? I'm probably going to block this up. This is going to be blocked up. Let's block this up just so it's out of my way. Moth, the cat, the cart zombie. What cart zombie? What? I don't remember seeing a cart. This is gonna be blocked up. That's blocked up. I wanna like do like a big like hot spring right here. Oh right, this is a different SMP. This is a different one. It's down here. I could fill this up with just straight water if I really wanted to. Close this up here. Don't remind me of that water. I did not let it! That thing was like determined to die. I don't know what its problem was. What am I step on? Where are you coming from? You see, I found a dog trapped in a pool of water, and as I'm trying to like build it like a staircase out, it proceeds to get itself stuck under a block, under the water, and then just dies. I tried to save it, but it just did not want to be saved. It just did not. I am not. There's a video of me. The VOD should still be a thing. And I took a clip of it that's currently on YouTube. Okay, this isn't completely hidden yet. This is gonna take me so long to do. Fair warning, I don't do organic builds. So this is gonna be a new thing for me. I might just fill this up with water and put secrets down here. Because I want to make this like a little hot spring area. Ooh, oh, that's fine, I guess. They would lose. I made a lie detector once. Just a fun fact. Yeah, I had a computer class, so we did like some soldering things, and we ended up soldering some like basic lie detectors. That was cool. Just fill it with lava. No. This is gonna be a public build. I need to make it player friendly. Oh, what's this? What? Oh. I already knew this was here. By the way, if you guys want to join this SMP, I posted the IP to it in announcements a while ago, actually. Lava's totally player friendly. I don't know. I don't think Corsola would appreciate. I don't think would appreciate. I don't really want to lose my permissions to build here. Making hot spring, tip netherrack, 2 blocks below water, light on fire, and smoke with mount. Also, I probably would use campfires just because I feel like campfires are cooler. Let it go down. Just me adding random walls for me to mess with later. I just want the wall. I'll probably knock out the hot spring first. That sheep scared me. Alright, so I'll have to get someone to I'll just cover this up for now, and I might I'll cover this for now. I need to know if I have. I probably don't. I probably don't have access to world edit. That would make it so helpful right now in texturing, but I don't think I do, and that's okay. It's just gonna take some extra time. Unless Ari is online. Is Ari online? Ari is not online. Because Ari knows how to do that fancy command to do like a bunch of texturing in one spot. Yep, go away. That's the wrong block. Okay. This is what we have so far. Let me go ahead and put some torches up for my own benefit so I can see. I need to put, oh, I didn't even close up this wall very well. I am big dumb. Okay, torches, please. I need to see. Let me knock some of these out. I like this here. Try to keep... Where do you go? Nowhere. Okay. So, this is going to be the entrance. So, right now, go clear out of my inventory, please. I want stone. I want stone. Dripstone, a little bit of cobble. Definitely want slabs. Do I need smooth stone? Probably. I'm just gonna need like all the stone variants here. Actually, you know what? Just like let's get stone, stone slab. Where's stone stair? Stone stair doesn't exist. Okay, but I'm gonna get my block palette here. Let's go ahead and get my block palette. How long is the cooldown? The cooldown is only just it's only like 3 minutes. I'll get cobble, 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 mossy cobble. I don't want that. Mossy stone. Mossy, mossy. Is there no mossy slabs? I'm blind. Okay, here we are. Then I need... two withers! 2 of them! Oh, I need to get this wall. Well, this is a public build. This is for the public. I am a builder here. And I do want some dripstone. I might work in some smooth... Put some stone brick and cracked. There's no such thing as smooth stairs, is there? Probably not. Bum. 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 I know this probably doesn't make sense, but this helps me when I run out of space for things. Another one! Oh, there's a stone stair. Okay. Oh, some black stone would be nice. Where is... I already did smooth. Okay, oh yeah, here was this one. See, and I lost my dripstone like a big dum-dum. Just give me the thing, please. Ooh, these will definitely be nice. Give me. Oh, do you have to be in, like, water or something? What, do you only go on moss? Just make 12 withers and run. Okay, so these things can only go on moss. Okay. I do want some deep slate. I should probably take one block palette at a time. Okay, so let's focus on the entrance for now. I do need some wood. I am gonna need a bunch of wood. Spruce is like the best wood. You can't change my mind. And I want some oak. 2 posture checks. Oh, it's also dark oak, but I want the regular oak. Give me oaky, 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 oaky. I don't think I'll need that. I need planks. And stairs, and slabs. Bunk, bunk, bunk. I don't even need that one. I already messed up. Oh well. So that's that one. Then just have here. Then I'll just stick that here. And then I need to get my spruce back. You're being blasted with self-care. I saw. I straightened up. Did I not say it? I need... Oof, that's not the button I wanted. I need the strip spruce. And another posture check. Why? I'm already straight. Okay, so the entrance. The entrance is definitely going to be something different, as I'm going to be working on corners. That's fine. We're working underground. It does not have to be symmetrical. How are you floating? We do not have to be symmetrical today. Probably start. Probably. Hydration is important. I missed the head pats! No! Probably this corner. Well, I could do over here and just do like a little. I might do a spot right here. I missed the head pats. And yes, head pats to make. I need to put a sound alert on it, but I don't know how. I don't know how. I need to figure that out. You miss head pats. Pets. I do. I didn't mean to. I love head pats. Head pats are like my favorite thing. Three, 4, 5. Okay, we got that going on. And it's a basics. And let's go ahead and move this over. Let's go ahead and, well, that doesn't make sense there, does it? Applause for head pats. Something is watching me. Where? Confusion and fear. Okay, so let's do... We got that. What else shall I do? I want to make like a nice entryway. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me... Technically, we're all watching. True. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is my center. That's... Oof. Big oof. That's fine. That's fine. I kind of want to, like, do, like, a big hobbit thing and kind of curve everything. Ugh. But I'm going to have to curve it like that. And then give me this. That's not what I wanted. And then can I do it this way too? Yeah, here we go. I want circles. There we go, there we go, there we go. I technically don't have a base yet. I have not had time to make myself a base. I'm jumping straight into public builds. I like that. I'm gonna try to add some dimensions here though. This is not my home. This is for the public. This is for the public. Dig a hole. When I have the time, I'll try to dig a hole. This was gonna be my home, but then I'm like, well, I'll just build something for the server. Okay, there's that. I kind of want to put that there. That there. Something needs to be in this corner, definitely. I put some stone there. Hello, Amy. I am playing Minecraft. I'm trying to build something for a public game I play, which can be found within the Discord in announcements. And I am going to drink some water if I open this water bottle with my single hand. I'm going to be working on turning this huge cave into like a big hangout spot. Yes, this is a public SMP. Yes, I did. Like, that's going to be something down there, but right now, I am working at this first little room here, and it's going to be like a hot spring. Can you play it on Pocket? I don't think so, because I believe this is a Java server. I got a plane passing overhead. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. 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 Oh, I need the thingy. If I could have my fingers in the right location. I want this thingy. I'm gonna drop that there. To have bop. Bop. Oop, not there. Bop. It's looking really flat right now, so I'm trying to think of something to kind of pop it out just a little bit. Got a lot of oak going on. Let's push this in and do some inside bits. Maybe, but again, don't force yourself if you don't have funds. Your needs are more important than playing Minecraft. Try to do some indents to kind of... Okay, I'll do the same thing over here. And let's... Right now... Oops, I didn't want to do that. Right now, let's just fill this with oak. Until I can think of something else to put here. Yeah. And then we'll do the same. That's a 2 wide... I like that better. Okay, that's 2 wide. Cause symmetry. Mod, by placing a cooldown, you allow us to build up to ban an in-game action. Well, that's only for 5 minutes. 2. Hip, 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 hip. And then plunk, plunk, plunk. Then, oop, nah, that's not what I wanted. Why am I not? And like the notifications. What do you mean notifications? What's happened on your Discord? What's happening? What am I missing? I was in too many servers. Ah, I know the feeling. I might have to do, where's some? Let's see, sea lanterns or glow. Put these right here. I personally lean towards sea lanterns. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So I might do those there. And add some light. That might be a bit much. Okay, so that should put some light back in. Okay. Okay, let's do that. You ate 3 things of ramen? How? I can't even eat 3 things of ramen. Like, sometimes 2 just kind of does it for me. I still feel like this corner is, like, super flat. I might have to push this in just a bit. Just to kind of, like, add something there. What? Okay. And that should still work. I still got 2 in the middle. That's fine. It looks so weird without something else sticking out there. It's bothering me. I'm hungry. I had to eat beef ramen. Oh no! Chicken ramen is superior. Yeah, I like that much better. Go ahead and just like throw another... Ugh. But now I have that problem. We have no chicken ramen. My mother loves her beef. No, I could never eat beef ramen. I just don't like it. Yep. Okay, I'll save it there for now. But I do like that pillar existing. That existing pillar makes me happy. So I could do... There's no... Bum. Bum. Kind of look like it's built in just a little bit. And then... Bong. 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 Where am I going? I lost which way I was facing. Then place these here for now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe just a trapdoor. Maybe just a trapdoor to make it nice. We'll add a sea lantern under here. Okay. Okay, we got our entrance. That's still bothering me. I don't like it. Maybe that. Maybe that'll fix me. Maybe that'll fix it. And then this middle one can go. Now. And right now, head pats. I missed the head pats. Oh no, it's just a water. I thought it was head pats. I was waiting for it. I was ready. I got my water. Okay. I'm gonna be careful placing these. I want to hide those sea lanterns, but I could try to do a little indent here. An indent for what? Try to do like another 2. And try to do some more amethysts. Moth is sus? Yes or no? No, I'm not sus. I am good. I am a good bean. I'm a good noodle. I'm a good noodle. That's not what I wanted. That's planks. I want stair. I'm a good noodle, I promise. I need to find a way to cover that up later. Okay, so I got these areas kinda... I'm working... It's going. I need to figure out what I want to do there. Do I just want to, like, have the two entrances? It'd be better if they were the same size, but they're not. But that's okay. That's okay. I could have... You know what? I can put something here. I can put something here. I can make a little bar, a little juice bar. Like right here will be like a little bar that they can walk up to. And then I gotta cover this up. Somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then And then we'll have like a little bar area here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use potions. I don't know if we have invisible item frames a thing yet. I don't know if those are craftable or not. I might just fill in this whole area actually. It's not all gonna be stone. It's just texturing. It's gonna be a pain. I think I'm gonna do the texturing part last after I have the main structures and whatnot I want. Okay. And I'll figure out something to do with this corner. But right now, basically, it's a bar. It's gonna be a bar, little seating area. Okay, that works. I might even... No, I like this as a drop down. I'll put like stairs here. And then this is gonna be the big hot spring area. Try to put out some hangout spots. Probably try to clear this line here. Wait, come here. Go away. I hate gravel so much. I don't know about you, but I despise it. Go away! I need to cover this up somehow. I don't want that way. I'll rough it up later. Right now, it's just gonna be a diagonal. Come on, diagonal. Don't look at me. I heard something and I thought like, is there someone here? No way. Go away, grass. Go away, dirt. I don't want you here. Go away! Shoo! Okay. That's fine. This is fine. I need light, please. Thank you. I'd like to be able to see. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. I'm debating just clearing this one layer and just leaving this part raised. Just kind of like a little more. All this off here. Keep that there. I want to remove this circle. Just kind of remove this big bit right here. There we go. Now the next part I'm going to do is going to make this super easy. I want to work on the roof just a little bit, just because I want to see how this works. I'm going to try to just throw some moss blocks everywhere and just like bone meal them a little bit. After I get rid of this. Oof, my finger's getting tired. Hit. Okay. Give me a torch, please. Okay, so moss and bone meal. I want to take places like this and just like, hello? Don't tell me it doesn't work when it's on the ceiling. Okay, that worked. Oh, I was hoping it would work on the ceiling. Oh, why doesn't it work on the ceiling? Could I just like That's so stupid. Pain. Why doesn't it work on the ceiling? I want it to work on the ceiling. Big sad. It's gonna make it even harder to do what I want on the ceiling. pain. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just do little bits. Make blocks below it to cover. It's just like... I'm just kind of disappointed now. I was gonna have like little patches of moss like right here, but like I want it on the ceiling too. Since this is gonna be like a hot spring, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be cool because like hot springs have like mineral water and it's gonna be perfect and pretty. Sticking gravel. Go away. No, this had to ruin my imagination. So disappointed now. Can you just take over that grass for me? I am going to put a few dripstones here and there. That's on the list. It is on the list. I'm going to hate filling this up with water. I am. This looks absolutely horrid. This job I did right here, the worst. It is the worst job I've ever done. Actually, I like that for the back. Yeah, the hard part is going to be filling up this large space here with water. That's going to be the hard part. Something I don't really want to do. I'll try to have to get someone who can do commands for it to try to do it for me. That would save my life so much. I'll get someone to do it. I want to get this, and I want to replace it with dripstone. Where are you? Here. I want to like take this structure right here, replace it with dripstone, and like replicate it. And like repeat it a few times. To kind of add some like natural support. Oop, not there, not there. Mr. Skeleton, you being here. Use water bucket on ceiling. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. What am I doing? Yes, but it's still going to be really uneven and it's not going to fill the area I need. It's just going to be much easier if I get Captain or Disaster who has access to commands to do it for me. Yeah, I want to do that, but I want to do it like a lot of other places too. I might have made this one a bit too broad. Hang on. There we go. I want to try to do another one right here-ish. Get some natural support going on. maybe the bag's broken. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Wait. Can I please use the buttons I want, please? Thank you. I try to just like widen the space just a wee bit so I can get the support. Please and thank you. And try not to make this look like cookie cutter. Not there. Let's do one over here. That might be it for the stalagmites. Now I'll probably work on some wood pillars. What? This one's much easier. I don't have to add that big of a base around. I hear my dog barking. Why is my dog barking? Okay, so let's grab me some torches. Just to put on these. They seem like a nice, they each have like a nice center point. Just seem like, oh, we're gonna put torches around these things. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because why not? Okay. Blit. Force you fall. Lit. I don't know what I'm doing. No! I hate gravel so much. Actually. They're not full blocks, so it should still roughly show through. That looks like it's giving it just a little extra support. Let's do these just to make it look like it's getting some extra support over here. And my favorite part. Can't have exposed logs without a button. 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 Am I missing? Yes, that's not the way I want it. There we go. Buttons! Button. 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 This doesn't have these. Why don't these have these? Because I was questioning it. Are you a moth? Because you moth in the what? I be confused. I'm bit confused. Are you the moth because you're moth? The moth? I am the moth. I'm the Mothman. I've come for your beans and Mountain Dew. If you don't know the reference, I'm sorry. I want your beans and Mountain Dew. If you're from West Virginia, you understand. If not, I'm sorry. Okay, I got this going on, which is great. I do want some more moss. I wish moss spread to walls and it makes me sad. That still makes me so sad. I want to be able to put it in a wall. I was gonna transform these caves to look like lush caves. Do you know how hard and how long that's gonna take now if I can't use it on ceilings and walls? No, the moss. I was going to turn this place into a lush cave, because it's obviously not. I can't do that. I can't do that now. I'm sad. I do want to take these points down. Go. Bah. Bah, away, go away. Bah. I can't put moss on walls and it makes me sad. That looks a little better. It doesn't look so aggressive. I hope if I might tamper this just a little bit. Taper, not tamper. So it doesn't look so aggressive. That works a little bit. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Just put block men. Do you know how long that's gonna take, sir? Do you know how long that's gonna take? Compared to if I could just do this. It's kind of widening these corners a little bit. Bung, bung. Oh, it doesn't work on gravel. Pain. To remove that gravel. Zambi, you are not appreciated here. Go away. I have a few more corners. I want to have like a lot of this, like a lot of these corners going to be just like moss. I'm sorry about the zombie. I've never struggled that hard with a zombie before. Can you... Go away. Go away. I need to kind of make up this wall. Thank you. I'm gonna put indents in these walls to make them not look so flat, but this is just a narrow space and it's annoying me, and the roof's already low. Yes, big sad. Big sad for the zombie that was getting in my way. I asked him nicely, repeatedly. He refused to move. Okay, does that look better? I'm thinking about possibly doing something with this. Maybe put an aquarium right here. And this like this big spot, and just get rid of all the moss I just did. Okay, now this. Why is the water always out of stock for me? I don't know. I guess someone is stealing away your ability to give me water. This would be like a nice little private one. Yeah. Let's work on the private one since it's gonna be much smaller. Let's work on that one first. Nice little... Gotta raise the roof just a little bit right here. Water for rain. Oh, what's this? Did I close this up? I'm interrupting something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Do you guys enjoy me just like spam clicking blocks? There's a giant foot of a cat in the server. I love this already. Okay, the roof's a little better. I want to take it up one more block. Or else I'm just going to feel. Yeah, Mallet's a good server. I like Mallet. I really do. Can you kindly... Mallet's chill. The owner's really chill. He's really cool. Captain's cool. Missy's cool. They have pretty active staff. I used to be staff too, but I just kind of eh. I love spam placing amethyst blocks. Yes, there's gonna be like tons of like little amethyst outcroppings here that I want to add. It's just getting to the little details. I'm trying to just block out a lot of it and just trying not to overwhelm myself. so this is gonna be the rough circle of the private one. The rough circle. The right night rights are full of meaningful mites. Hey, I actually said that one pretty okay. I didn't really trip on that one. We have a slab here. I'm gonna get some slabs just to kind of make this a little easier on myself. So it's like an easy get in and out. So then this block needs to stay. This one can be removed. I don't appreciate you gargling in my ear, Mr. Zombie. I don't appreciate. Okay, so that's probably where that's gonna go. It's easy to get in and out. Let's go ahead and get some campfires and some hay bales. And throw some of these guys in here just to have. Bop. Can I just do like... There's one. Let's do one over here. Thanks for waterlogged blocks. Am I right? Hopefully that doesn't get waterlogged, actually. Oh. I should I'll have to replace these, I bet. I'm gonna have to replace these. Most likely. When all this gets filled in, I can see it already. Yeah, we have our first little private. And this is just gonna be like a really big one. Right here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and try to round off. So these corners are gonna be rounded. They can? Thank God. Then hopefully they won't, be put out when the command's done. How? I don't know. Well, it's Minecraft. Minecraft's not always logical. And these aren't all gonna be slabs. I'm gonna end up rotating these between slabs and stairs. It's just right now I'm just trying to get the shape I want. Moth on a diet? Am I on a diet? I hope not. Diets aren't fun, and a lot of times diets aren't good for you. Sometimes. It depends on the diet you're on, if your diet's like made for you, or are you just basically trying to starve yourself. Do not starve yourself if you're on a diet! Trying to get the shape I want. Oh. Trying to get the shape of this. So it's like, it tapers nicely without like being too deep. Or like looking aggressive, so it like flows really nicely. So right now I'm just kind of using the slabs to kind of help figure out things. These will have to come back. Maybe not stone islands, but I might make some like little wooden areas for like people to like chill on or sit on, or they look like they're holding lights or things like that. They won't be stone though. I could do like a big dripstone that looks like it's been sliced in right over here to kind of fill in this like deep spot though. I could do that. That's an idea. A reminder, organics aren't normally my thing. This is outside my comfort zone. I mostly make pretty houses, like medieval houses. I don't do organics. I don't. So this is a step in a different direction for me. So just fair warning. I do have some schematics of brambles I want to add, which are basically look like these like thorny vines that are going to come out of the wall here and there that I'm really excited to use. It's like right now it looks more like a steady slope. It looks like a nice comfortable slope. I might flatten it out right here and work on the little island. Yeah, I might flatten it right here. Because any deeper it becomes kind of unnecessary. I might not put a lot of grimstone up here just because it's not the right level. It's not going to look very natural. And I do have another section of the cave that has deep slate grimstone. Like we have this area right here. I don't even think this area has grimstone. Not really. But this is going to open up down here, and this has a bunch of grimstone. That's when I'll probably try to incorporate a lot. What I want to do right here is build like a big tree and probably try to make this a little and I'll probably try to make a little parkour area. Oh, almost missed my exit. Applause! Hello! I don't like how the skeleton's just chilling out. Go away, sir. You spawned right here, didn't you? Here, eat my campfires. I'll fast forward the stream. How do? Because stream is real time. I wonder if I can pay the other builders just to make me a house. Magic. Okay, so I have this. I might make an island. Or do I want like a little floating island, or do I want like a big stalactite or stalagmite, whatever they are, that was like cut in half? What do I want? What do you guys think? Should I do like a wooden floating island? Kind of right there. Should I just like look like a big stalactite was like cut in half or something? Guys, basically it's me. I don't know. There could be others there. I don't know. Ooh, I'm gonna do a big stretch really quickly. Ooh. Some people just like to chill. Chilling can be fun too. do like a barge, like a thingy. Let me try to... The people who I would ask to help me aren't online. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let me get spruce. Sprucey, 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 spruce. Da 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 da. I want the strip because it's gonna look super weathered. Okay, first, roughly. I think it's roughly 3 high. What is your name? Here's the player list. I would say I can't give an answer because I can't tell people yes or no. I don't know. It's not a question for me. Blocky Buster. Ah, I see you. Hello. How deep is this? It's a full block slab. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be the top of the water. Like this should be the top. So I need... This should be just there. We haven't done a lot of public things, but the only thing we've really had time to do since we've opened up is spawn. I made one of the houses in spawn. Just one of them, though. Bum bum bum. Oh, floating table. Hello, I am... That's not what I wanted. I am building for the public SMP that I am in. Someone else is building a sky island, actually, as a public build. Someone else is doing that, I will admit. Nice. I actually... should be able to put this here just fine. I can't. I can't, and that makes me sad. But here, though, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Darn. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I can do this and it should be fine. And then these little boys will go here. I know people have made compatible where you can play on Bedrock and Java on some servers. I don't know how that's possible, but I don't know. Okay, there's one floaty. I'm gonna do like a little other smaller floaties, like should be the right. There's another floaty. Mothra and Batra. I don't know what Batra is. I don't know what that is. Okay, actually, I'll do this. Oh. Ha! And there's a small one. I'll do another small one right here. That should... Oh no, these two are too high. Still too high. This one not too low. It's hard to say. Two. That's just at the top of the third one. So hopefully that should be fine. And this one appears to be right. And redeemed a water. A water. I have drink. And then this should be, this looks right now. I'll do one more over here. Actually, no. I think all these should be roughly in the same spot. And they'll be on the water. It'll look really cool. I'll go through and do some, and redeem to stretch. I will do some smaller ones with trapdoors. And put like flower pots there to make them look like drinks. And some sea pickles around. And I'll incorporate some different stone in here. I'm just kind of blocking everything out right now. That's going to be a bar. That's going to be like a smaller hot spring off to the side. Here's a big hot spring. I still got a bunch of space right here to work with, so I might do like a big hangout area right here. I could make a kiddie pool. I can make a kiddie pool right here. Oh yes, let's make a kiddie pool. Yes, I want a kiddie pool. I want a kiddie pool. Did you see? I did. I've been meaning to message you. Yes. If you could make the background transparent, that would be a huge help. That's the only thing I've been meaning to tell you since I saw it. I just big dumb and forgot. Especially since the giveaway bot was giving me a hard time today and making me sad. I don't know why. And we got a kiddie pool. I'm gonna put a sign for like for disaster only. And he's not gonna understand. And we got a little kiddie pool. I like it. Okay, getting a little better. We got a bar. I might make a... Oops, I didn't want to throw that. I might try to make a little dance floor right here. If you want water, the highlights. But if you water the highlights. What's water highlights? I big dumb. So we got a nice bar. We got our half-finished entrance. I still want to touch up the ceiling here. That's... oh, that's stairs. I want this. And this. And this. Try to add... I mean, want... I don't know why it changed to water, but if you want the highlights transparent, I have to cut out by hand. The highlights meaning the sparkles as I go to look at the picture now. I don't think there's many sparkles in your background, and if there is sparkles in the background, I'm saying you could probably just leave them out. I big dumb. No! I hate gravel so much. You are next to useless. You serve no function to me, and you upset me greatly. This looks a little better. Trying to make it look like it's supported in some way. What's the screenshot button? That's the screenshot button. Okay, I got a screenshot of this. So I can send it to Missy. And then... working on... I'm gonna go ahead and get another campfire. Just kind of yeet in here. For some light. Okay, got some of those. I am... Like, that's fine. That's fine. Without the highlights or filter, whatever it is. That's fine. That works just fine. That works just as fine. I'm clicking wrong buttons. You've been idling for 60 minutes and you've been kicked. Oh no. Okay, I've done a lot actually. I can actually start working on like little furnishings now. Because then the rest of this is just texturing, and then I really just want to do texturing with a command to knock out the bulk of it. Which I will need Disaster or Ari, or probably Disaster or Ari. Preferably Ari. I like Ari. I haven't talked to Ari in a long time. Alright, so let's make a bar. Let's try to keep the bar natural and use a bunch of stones. And head pats. Yes, yes. The head pats. Da 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 da. Let's use some chiseled. Can I have some chiseled? Let's put this here. Let's get some chiseled stone. 2. And let's work on some slabs. I wish there was like chiseled slabs. That'd be so cool. Okay, okay, okay. And then we'll just do some trapdoors as some seats. Oop. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. And then... Da, 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 da. I have fun drawing it though, the first time drawing the emote actually. Emotes, I've heard mixed opinions on how people feel when they draw them. Because some people think they're really complicated because you have to make sure you keep it simple enough to be seen when it's used and small. Where's my button? Brewing stand, barrels, chest. Pickles, pot, cold. How do you spell cauldron? There it is, I found it. So we got little bong, little bum. Let's do another one right here. Some barrels up here. Another brewing stand. Probably knock this up over here. 3, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put my barrel back. It's kind of like lazy chibis. They do be sometimes. And let's put a pot there. Some sea pickles here. Put a chest there. Of course, gonna hide some chests. This is where we have to store the money so nobody takes it. It's where our secret, oops. It's where the secret stuff is. So this is where the man works. Let's get some flowers. Where is Lily of the Valley? My favorite decision on Minecraft is the chains. Yes, I love the chains. Well, I should throw some chains around here actually. Hang on, give me chains, not chin. Chain. Give. Let me throw these over here. This is definitely something I want to use again. Because maybe I can just put these, oops, here. Kind of looks like you lose your cup, sir. And then bong, bong. Where's those lanterns at? What? Let me just drop one over here. Yes! I need to use the candles more often. I really do. I forget they exist sometimes. me get some candles, actually. Let's get some black candles. And I'll just kind of use them to fill some empty space here.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Because why not? I forget they're a thing too. Don't feel bad. I forget. And let's kind of section this off. So if you're not one of the guys, if you're not supposed to be in here, you shouldn't be here. There we go. They got a nice little workspace. I need to put something here. How does the Acacia trapdoor look in vanilla again? Okay, I can deal with that. I like the Acacia in this pack. The Acacia trapdoor. It looks really nice. Hey, Corsla's on. Corsla's the owner. Flip, 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 and flick. Got a nice little cozy bar area over there. Try to put chiseled stone right here is kind of break that up. Maybe lift it one more. Ooh, I like how that connects in this texture pack. I like that. No one else is gonna see it though, which is kind of disappointing. I might as well just raise this all the way. I like that. I really do. Does it do anything special long ways? No. No, I'll keep it free. I'll keep it free. I'll put some stairs there. Not that one. I want stairs. That's not a slab, is it? I guess it is. It should. It should. It should. Because it'll just look like the same block. I do build with vanilla in mind. I am being pinged. Who is pinging me? I got that one. And I got this one. And announcements. That's just about the sale. It just looks like that, which looks fine. Like, the pack's not too different from... It is a bit different, but it's not too different. It's different enough where I can remember, the textures. I actually do kind of like this default texture better of the dripstone. It's just not near as saturated. Ugh, I can't see. Ugh, give me back my Mizunos, please. I recommend Mizunos always, 10 out of 10. I think it also depends on the person, because you can choose to use the pack or not. Why is my computer beeping at me? Go away. No, go away. Why are you beeping at me? And I want to do something right here. I might do like a nook for people who just want to be left alone. Like a little eating nook. What? One, two, three, four, five. Lazy me says no. Should grind because I don't have jot and other new. I'm gonna just buy it with mush. So if you guys need some mush and you guys want to do the grinding, I will buy those creatures from you. I really don't want to grind for them. I really don't. I'm gonna do like a big table. It's like gonna be like a super big table here. You know, like those huge circle booths? I'm gonna do that. I want like a huge circular booth. Thick. And then it's gonna have like a table here. I might pull this out one more. The theme, it's kind of just cozy, underground. I don't really know. Build a wall here, have to extend this. Oh, there went my stair. Like a big table, but I kind of want to rotate. There we go.
Blacker than the deepest night.
Dazzle!
More bitter than the fires.
Razzle dazzle. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Bunk. Bunk. And then bonk. 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 Maybe not those. Yes, the claps. Clap for dazzle. Razzle dazzle. And of course, you can't forget this, like, blinding light that's going to be, like, right in everyone's faces. So I might just have to sacrifice and put them in the corners. So we have, like, a nice little private eating nook. Yeah. Yeah, which button do I want? Yeah, we can just chill. And eat. I placing lanterns. Oh no, where I put it. But yeah. Or we just chill and eat. Where'd I put the lantern? Where? I heard it place. But I don't see it. I might lift this roof though. Might lift it and raise those lanterns just by one. Or maybe not even. So I need to do some more supports. It's a torch. Ugh, hang on. It's a torch. because I have fancy lighting on, and that makes it super easy for like when I go into dark spaces and I don't have to waste torches putting them down all the time. Might destroy this and go with... Oh, I have to destroy that. Nope. It's super convenient, so you save torches when you like you desperately need coal. This will be fine. And then I can do something in the back here. And I can do like a nice arch here. A nice concave, maybe. Little divot. That doesn't really do anything, but it looks nice. This part is kind of annoying me. I need to do something right here. This corner is weird and awkward. So people will go in. Still have a bunch of space here I need to do something with. Got the kiddie pool, the big one, the private. Of course you can have an idea. While I just blink really quickly. Because I'm staring at my screen too hard. Bunk. Bunk. Try putting a spore blossom stuff. Oh yes, I am definitely going to be using those. They're just kind of that would be more of a last minute detail on my end. Might have this as like another water spot, but it's going to be like a clay pool. For like the drip leaves and everything. Not too many, like 1 or 2 random spots. Yeah, just enough to get the effect everywhere. I know the particles are so nice. I had people come to my base, they're like, you have so many particles before we did the wipe, and I'm like, yes, because I have permission to use as many spore blossoms as I desire. I do want to take just like little half circles everywhere. Then these will be knocked out for water. Just really trying to mimic lush caves right now. Blueberries are also nice. You can actually stop them from overgrowing with shears. If you shear the bottom, they'll stop growing. Which is super nice and super convenient. Need a posture check. I have to sit up straight. Yes, I'm going to probably knock out a wall somewhere, probably that direction, to add a little reading nook. I'm just trying to find places to kind of fill space. Because I have a lot of space. One more low one. So all you have to do is just use a pair of shears and just trim the bottom. And that's what they said, that's how it works. Minecraft realized how much of an overgrown issue they would be, so you can trim them with shears, and they should stop if you trim just right at the bottom. Keyword should. And this will have moss and water in them and some dripstones and whatnot. I need to rough this up. Maybe kind of push this back a little bit to round these out. Just smack them. True, but you have to keep smacking them. But if you shear the bottom, it should stop the growth indefinitely until you break or shear it again. Okay, so I have a little clay pond area. I know this corner was a little weird, so I might push out this wall for a reading nook. I still need to figure out what I want to do with this gigantic space. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll do like a fancy big path, like it's like stepping stones all the way. Yeah, probably like a big path of like waterlogged stones and whatnot all the way to the pond. Though I also still have a bunch of work down here I need to do. So like, I could make a large part of this like a huge library like right here. I could turn this to like a huge spiraling bookshelf. And like do like a massive library right here. I need... Oh, there's disaster. Big middle areas are kind of hard. Yeah. And then this, I could take like all these pillars and just like stack them with bookshelves. Like each pillar is like a huge just like bookshelf. You can make it a big map on a table. I could. But I feel like that would do better in like a library area. Getting building motivation, yes. Oop, give me. Because all these need to be moss if I want to... Bone meal. And I was like, bone meal the crap out of it. And you are gravel and you make me upset. Because the bottom needs to be... And I don't care if it overflows. That's fine. Because that's perfect if it does. Don't break the moss. Okay. I kind of do want to spill around. Go away. Yeah, like that. That's nice. And go ahead and put some torches back so I can see. Wish they made it so moss can grow on walls. It would be so nice, because I wanted to do like huge patches of moss on the ceiling with like glowberries and spores. Now I have to do that manually. I don't want to. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this. I need to empty these pools. I could probably do these. Nah. Disaster! Oh, I received a key! That I don't use. I'll probably start giving away these keys on the Discord just because I don't use the monthly crate keys that often. So if you guys are playing on the server, you guys will get some free keys. Oh, I got another one. I'll probably use them when I'm actually playing the game, but like, I don't know when I'll actually be able to play the game. I got building responsibilities. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Just kind of cleaning this up. Well, I mean, we're looking for new builders, so like if you're on the server and you're building, and like I run events, I run building events. I'm just waiting till after the new year before posting the first one. Like, there's an events tab in the Discord if you got on their Discord. And, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I need those empty. These are empty. Nice. I just built box huts. I win instantly. I need to add some wooden supports just to add a bit more structure. Let me snag some spruce just to put some here and there. Let's put one here. Let's try to keep these aligned so I can link up them all. As I say, as I just accidentally aligned that one. I should probably count, but I kind of want them random. No, I should probably count. I should count them. I should count. I'm gonna hate it if I don't count. There's a few places where they should be obviously. Maybe. Okay, hang on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. I messed up again. This is where it hurts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang! People buying keys! Got an egg key. Nice. If I ever get a PC, first thing I plan on doing is playing Pixelmon. Pokemon in Minecraft. I've never played Pixelmon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hear good things, but just like, I've never been too interested. The server is Java only at this time. I am sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just don't have like the plugins and whatnot to make it compatible to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've already lost my way. Ooh, someone received the elusive wither skeleton egg. How lucky. Oh. Oh, I didn't know there was a wither skeleton egg. Oh, I'm jealous. Yeah, the egg itself is just one spawn. If you put that in a spawner, you have an infinite wither skull farm. Nice, dude. Hang on, I gotta go. Hang on, I gotta. Hang on, I gotta. Hang on, I gotta. Hang on. Okay, they moved. They moved things. I don't like it. How are we supposed to get over there now? You type in spawn and they changed it. Unless, yeah, you can't. Oh, you gotta go over here. No, they should put one right in the front. I gotta open an egg key. Hang on, where's my egg key? Egg crate key. Oh, I got more of these. Monthly egg. A rabbit! I don't want it. Dang. You know what? I'll use these monthly keys. You know what? I'll do all the keys. I'm here. I might as well just use them, you know? Oh, I can skip this. I got netherite block. Got gold. 20 diamonds. Some emerald ore. You received 1 vote key. Wait, what did I get there? I got... What is this? A light? Oh, light blocks! I got light blocks. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna put that in a spawner. So then when I get my villager set up, I can trade rabbit meat and hide. Oh, I got 5. I got more monthly keys. Hang on a minute. I got more gold. Got iron. I got $10,000. I got more light blocks. I got more gold blocks. They're going on a buying spree right now. Oh, I only got 1? Oh, it's kind of sad. Okay, let me go back over here. Hang on. I got slime blocks, experience bottles, mending book, more vote keys. I can't see. Go away. Netherite debris, mending book, iron ingots, another egg crate key, more vote keys, golden apples. Thank you for the follow, Smile Dog. I wasn't paying attention. And actually, I don't have my followers. I don't have my followers updating. Why? There we go. Now I got you. Got diamond pickaxe. My inventory's full. Oh no. Backpack. Okay, these are the stuff that I have 1 that I want to keep. I'll keep this here first. Rip your inventory. This is just all the building materials. Oh wait, and I got this diamond pickaxe and that and that and that and that. Who was hitting? I got experience bottles, diamonds, iron ingots, glass, and crystals, slime blocks, TNT, more slime blocks, TNT, vote keys, a beehive, diamonds, glass, another egg crate key, and honey blocks. Let me clear my inventory just a little bit. Okay, let's see these eggs. Rabbit again, and a dolphin spawn egg. Big sad. Ow. But I built this house. This one's mine. I built this one. I built this one for the server. And also I have a sign here. I have a sign. This is like all the staff signs. Man, we need to eat. Oh, I got a vote key! Hang on. Yeah, I made this house. I didn't put the signs up, I just made the house. Another vote key. Everyone's just like going on a spree. Received honey blocks. I don't put these in here. I got slime too. Dang, I think I have a heal. There, are you happy? I ate. I ate. Another crate key! Dude. Lit. I got a shulker box. Nice. I can't put this in my backpack. I got another one. I got another one. Honey blocks. This is why I haven't left. Inky. My name no longer Inky. I heard my name, but I'm no longer Inky. I'm not Inky anymore. I'm Moth. Actually, you are streaming. Yes, I am. Yes, I am streaming. Eat again. I don't need to eat. I'm just kind of waiting to see if I get any more vote keys. Cause like I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna get like 5 more vote keys. And a posture check. I'm a stretch. I'm a stretch. Okay, I'm gonna go back now. Back in the hole. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta do the thingy. More or less the center of the cave. Why are you not in creative on there? I didn't do creative when I was pulling from the crate keys, so my actual vote keys would go would actually be using. Because if I tried to use them when I was in creative, I would constantly just have vote keys. I wouldn't lose vote keys. So I got in survival to spend them correctly. See, more. I told you I was gonna leave, and there were more keys were gonna come in. See, there's. I got 2 now. Save the keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why would I do that? I have a gambling addiction. I play Genshin. Didn't you know this? I don't have a hunger bar. Bunk. Hit. I'm gonna have to remove at least this bit right here. And that's fine. I gotta be careful not to make my keys vanish. I need to put them away. See, I want the wither skeleton. Well, if you give me 300 beans, you have a 1 chance of getting the spooky rainbow bean. I know that doesn't exist. I make the beans. I control the bean market. Trying to pull a fast one over the bean market master? I think that should help it a little better. Might try to curve this in just a little bit. I can be magical too. I'm a talking moth! Who has surprisingly outlived their natural lifespan. E. Wait, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it too. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna do it too. Wait, no. Eee! Oh no, it's thundering. I hate thundering. I actually like thundering. I find it very calming and very soothing. That's a personal opinion though. Some people really have issues with thunder, which I can understand, but I just like thunder. I'm a literal talking trench coat. Nice. You don't need the 3 raccoons or nothing. You're just a trench coat. So we got these to kind of hold support. The center. Let's get some stars. Actually, I want to go back to spawn and use these keys. At three more vote keys. TNT. Money that I don't know how to use. Redstone. Netherite debris. Bong, 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 bong. Actually, get that out. Bonk. Bonk. I don't like rain or thunder unless it's Minecraft. Literally, I've tried to sleep through rain music, and it just makes me ee. Oh, I'm sorry. Ow. I want to see what's in here. Where do you see the wither skeleton? Ah, it's in the monthly. Oh, it's in the monthly. That's what it is. Okay. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Lit. Should I use oak or should I use spruce? I'm kind of leaning towards spruce myself. I like spruce too much. I just like it. I like spruce. Red is sus. What? I'm ruining everything. I'm breaking everything. Okay, so I have this. I have this started. I do want to move some of these structure pillars. Like, I would probably skip these. I'll probably get another one and move this way. I kind of have to skip that one. I could skip that one. I could probably move this one over just a bit to just kind of get some extra support. Skip that one. I'll move this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. Kind of round this out just a little bit. Skip you. Go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. Just for those extra supports. Dragon, there are no words to describe how much I want to throw a whole ocean multiplied by 2, a word I can't read, at you. Oh my. I'm stuck on that word. What's that word? Oh, this is going to be really tall. You're going to be tall, boy. So we got some there. Got that connected. Can we connect any over here? Maybe just one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bunk, bunk. Get rid of you. Bunk that. Put one right here, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bunk. Can I have some of that water? Just give them the name. So it's really weird 3D shape, like a polygon or something. Math! Sounds like math. I don't want it. Okay, we got a bunch more support. We got a lot more support going on. It kind of looks busy walking in, but it makes sense to have all the support in a cave, right? It makes sense. My wrist is starting to hurt. That's what happens when I play too much Minecraft. Ugh. Oh, it popped. Oh, that felt amazing. Can this connect down there? No, it'd be too awkward to connect all the way down there. What's 2 times 2? That's math. I don't approve. I don't approve of math. And math don't like me. I missed one over here. Hey! Do you not, like, remember me having to count to 10, like, 5 times because I couldn't remember what I was doing? Sit down. Count to 11. That's what I should have done, actually. But I was gotta do 10 and then move it, and I'm like, nah. Because I big dumb. Okay. So now we gotta focus on building out some of these supports. It's gonna get a bit... might get a bit noisy again. Let's focus over here. This will burst. Let's focus here, because then we're gonna do this. And we'll do with these 4 and see what we think first. Because this is a large cave, it needs, oops, this needs support, or else it's going to collapse on us. Count to 11. Thought. That said elephant. What do you think of day 17? I don't know what day 17 is. Is the 17th day? I just feel like it would be like any other 17th day, right? This just feels really noisy to me. Really noisy. I don't like it. It's too cluttered. Too much. Too much. Too much. Ah, da 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 da. Too much. Let's go over here. Yoink. Since these are the bottom, we could do... Could do this number. You're not Mothman. What do you mean? I like this a bit better. Personally, I wouldn't have stairs on top of logs. Feels a bit bulky. I would rather have stairs on the floor. Moth is your name, caffeinated moth. It is. It is. It is my name. I do like these a bit better, but it's gonna be really... Oh, well, it's actually like a nice walking space. It might be a bit much, though. And plus, these look like stairs. No, they look like chairs. These are all like sitting spots, right? Every single one. They're all sitting spots. Yes. They're all nice places you can sit. I have a death note too, sir. I'm not worried about the height. I'm worried about how far they stick out. But I'm gonna like, just like use all these as chairs, and it's fine. They're all gonna be chairs, just like seating everywhere. I might use brick or something with them. I might replace them with a different block. Maybe brick stairs or something of that nature. Maybe blackstone. Probably brick. Brick to lighten it up. Brick just to make it a bit lighter. I could know your name. You don't know if I do or not, but I could. It's a possibility. I could know a lot of things and you just don't know. I could know all of your names. And none of you would be able to know. You just have to take my word for it. And assume I won't abuse my knowledge. Because you know who my sources are? You want to know my sources? My source is the fly on the wall. All of them. I know all the flies. They know where you've been. And they tell me absolutely everything. Flies are such gossipers, you have no idea. Moth knows a lot except math. Yes. I know everything except numbers. Okay. So I do like this. The only thing I will change is probably maybe I'll do brick or some other stair. Ooh, I could do copper. I do like copper. I could do prismarine. I like to look at spiders. Would I ever own or handle a spider? No. But I can appreciate them. But does Moth know how to spell my name? I do. I do. Butterflies are just... they just try too hard. Did you know there's butterflies that disguise themselves as bird poop? Bird poop. Why? Don't even get me started on the monarch butterflies. They're such drama queens. They are such drama queens. It's not funny. Make it look like there's some extra support. Oh, I can't do it on that side though. Pain. Butterfly phobic? No. It's just they just too much drama. I'm getting Twitter. Just too much drama for butterflies. They just don't know how to stop. It's always, oh, my wings are better than yours, or I'm more colorful, or my camouflage is the best because I didn't die today. There's always something going on with butterflies. I forgot a stair here. I'm gonna be adding a bunch of buttons in a minute. I've got another stair here. I didn't die today. Your camouflage was amazing. What? I think I missed one down here. Yeah, I missed these. If we're talking camo, moths have really good for them. Yeah, because we keep it simple. We don't try anything fancy. How dare you have an S on that sign? So they're just rave moths, but daytime. I got an itch. Ugh. Disaster, why are you summoning fireballs? I'm stuck. How dare you, bush? How dare you stop me? Oh, I forgot stairs here too. Got a stair there. So far, we're looking good. I am probably gonna add a sign, like signs all through here, like this. Kind of some bracing, or should I put them down here? On the first half or second half, or should I just do all of them, or just do both? Or I get really fancy with it. I get really fancy with it and alternate, but that just looks too noisy again. Ah! Well, I guess that was one way to move them quickly. Opinions on grasshoppers. They are the funniest people ever. They're praying mantises are like the goth girlfriend everyone wants until the relationship gets serious. Change to spruce. Well, if you do too much spruce, then it kind of blends in. Kind of really blends. I'm trying to add oak to kind of break up all the spruce. Ooh, you know what I can do? Fence. Fence, fence, fence. Fancy fence. No, fancy fence. Fancy fence. So I can put in between these. Some lights going on. If we're going on topic of insect people, I forgot another stair. Depending on false ant grasshoppers that disguise themselves as an ant. I have never heard of that before. That is new to me and it sounds terrifying. It sounds sneaky, and it sounds kind of like a stalker. I don't know how I feel about that. Ah, yes, I like that. I like that. I can start getting rid of some torches. I might do... Maybe you saw it and thought it was an ant. Maybe. Okay, there's no middle here, and that's fine. And that's fine. I'm gonna add some banding. Kind of add some more. And it's kind of like, just like add some dimension to all these pillars I have going on. I just don't want it to look flat. Go back to check. I'd rather not. It's sus. Everyone's talking about their bases, and I haven't gotten a chance to even build a base of my own. How would metaphors, are they caterpillars as kids and then are cocoons during their teen years? It works exactly the same how it works in bugs. Exactly the same. Wait, have you ever seen like Teen Titans, like before it got taken off of Cartoon Network, or are you too young for that? Maybe you've seen it on Boomerang, but it was on Cartoon Network first. You remember the episode where Starfire hit puberty and she basically cocooned and became a young adult? This can't be my base because it is a public build. I am not making this for myself. It's the only reason why I'm in creative. I love Teen Titans. Teen Titans was like my first, like, I would classify it as an, some people would classify it as an anime, some people wouldn't just because it's by Marvel. But it was like my first, like, show that I was heavily invested in as a kid. Like, I wanted to see that to completion. Oh, you don't? Yeah, Starfire was going through puberty and she, like, grew a horn on her head. And she was growing a bunch of hair on her arms and, like, some really long fingernails. And she thought the Titans wouldn't like her anymore because she thought she was ugly. So she ran away to find other beings like her, and then she just hit puberty and she was fine. Starfire did share Robin's feelings, but she doesn't understand human Earthlings' mannerisms very well, so she missed a lot of hints and whatnot. But like by the end of the series, they hooked up. They were a thing. Ooh. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. This one's too over. This one's over too far. That's okay. Easy fix if it's over too far. Easy fix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. They were, yes. Man, yeah, like Starfire did care for Robin, I promise. And then, yeah, I fixed whatever I did. She didn't report body. Oh, there's no body. Yeah, I did watch all of it, though. I do remember the episodes with Little Victorious. I loved him. Yeah, but if you also, like, follow the lore of Teen Titans in the comics, like, they're totally a thing and everything. They're just young and probably didn't want to force romance on the kids. But they were really a thing. They were just awkward teenagers. I promise you. Just awkward kids. That's all it was. That's all it is. Because they even went on a date with each other. And then I think there's, even in like the new Teen Titans Go, they did a few dates as well. I didn't really care for the Teen Titans Go. It made me sad. I really preferred the original. Okay. Oh, go down. Alright, we're getting someplace. I'm probably gonna do the oak signs. Probably do them... Can you not do that? Probably do them the bottom half. Oh, I was thinking of Two Titans Go. I never watched the... You didn't watch the other Teen Titans? Yeah, I'm talking about the OG Teen Titans. Yeah, I'm talking about the OG. That was like in like early 2000s. Cause like they've had like 2 or 3 kissing scenes in that series. Why do I keep doing that? Can I just like... Is there like a trick for me just to place these without having to worry about... No? Shoot. I did it again! An ad played right as you started speaking. Ah. Yeah, but I meant the... Yeah, like the OG Teen Titans. That like played in like the early 2000s. I loved that show to bits. Bum ba da ba da dun dun da dun. Ba da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun. Da da dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun. I'm done with signs! Yeah, I like the oak. It just really kind of like breaks up all the spruce. Oh, I didn't close this one. Probably add some stone stairs around the top. Probably some slabs. Some stone slabs. Stone slabs. Let's just do the regular stuff for now. Hello, can I just like... I'll do it later. Water! Let's see if I can fill up some of these pools. Let's see if I can fill up some of these, like, these 1 block deep pools. Because this shouldn't be too bad. Lots of practice. Lots of practice. I watch a lot of tutorials in my free time. One of my favorite builders is Mythical Sausage. He makes super easy to follow tutorials. Hey, I got one pull. Like, I recommend him 10 out of 10. He sometimes streams, but I've never managed to catch a stream of his, which kind of makes me sad. But I watch his videos all the time. There we go. Explain! It's like me getting stuck on whatever water conundrum was happening right there. What? Yeah, we're looking good. We got progress done. Probably do need to put some kind of supports over here somewhere, but I really don't want to. I've never heard of Gran. Don't question it. The water doesn't want to be in that spot. Well, too bad. It's going. So I'm going to start getting rid of some of these torches to see how much light is going where. I am gonna add some like hanging lanterns here and there. Definitely some glow moss and glow berries. It's definitely gonna help with some of the light. Just wanna see how well. Ran. Is Missy online? Missy's not online. It's pronounced Grinnin? Grian? I don't like it. Might. There's no middle one on here, so it kind of bothers me. Oh, I forgot to put the lantern here. Did I know there's no lantern here either. All the lanterns here. Oh, I forgot one here. And here. I forgot like all the lanterns on one side. He's British, okay? Ah, it all makes sense now. It's always the British. Oop. I might add another portal here for absolutely no reason. So I might just like put one against that wall or something. What? Oh, wait a minute. Lily pads. Give me. Grow some of these here. Nice, and they'll grow a little bit. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Time to take some pictures for Missy. I'll take another picture of this area. Hang on. That button. And that button. I've already taken a picture of these. I'm going to do it again. Since Missy is kind of my boss at this time. So I got a bunch of screenshots to show her. Let's go ahead and throw some of these around here. I think these will get bigger over time. I think that's what they're designed to do. I'm not too concerned about making them gigantic right now. Claudia, fill that empty space in the corner with a mossy waterfall chill zone. So like maybe right here? Or maybe over here. Mossy waterfall. With little benches. Oh, that would be cool. Kind of carve this out a little bit. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm saving that. Hang on, I'm copying and pasting what you just wrote to me. Hang on. If I don't write it down, I'll forget. Okay, so I am done. I am done for tonight. I will probably be back in this tomorrow or next week because I might play Genshin tomorrow, and of course I have to play Creatures of Sonaria for the update. And then come Monday, I always do a nesting and a raid. So at least I have my next few days planned out somewhat. Yes. Big empty space. You said you needed a beam, but you didn't want to build one. Oh, like right here? A beam over here or something? Or I can do this like a waterfall. I could add a waterfall right here too. I could kind of push this out and have like a waterfall falling probably right here into the spring. I could probably put one in that corner too. But it's ideas. It's ideas. It's ideas. It's ideas. Alright. Okay, I'm done. I need to empty my inventory of this stuff. None of this is mine. What am I doing? Ugh. Okay. But I am going to end. Oh, wait. How many of us is watching? How many of us is watching? How many? Why is that here? That's not supposed to be here. This is supposed to be. That's supposed to be. Okay, whatever. How many people do I have here? Huh? How many people do we have? We have 3. I don't really like rating unless we have, like, at least 5 viewers. Let's see if one of my regulars is on. Did I like 2? Ooh, Potato is playing Mass Effect. I like Potato. Let's go raid Potato. I like Potato. And he's just starting too. It's perfect. He won't even know I was there. Bop. Let's go. I'm just gonna drop the kids off.